Thank you for joining me for another wow moment, and I hope you enjoy the conversation. I'm trying to unpack some thoughts. I'm told at 50 plus, these are the things that we're supposed to do. I don't know if it is or if it's not, but we're going to see what's what here. I see I got a little piece of hair sticking up here. Let's see what we can do about that. Yes, let's see what we can do about that little piece of hair that's sticking up there. How about we unpack that? Yes, in my imperfections, I will not take that out, but I will leave that in the video because this is me, authentic, not hiding. I shared a couple of times before that I like to end my day the same way I started, in prayer, in meditation, and in reflection. And it's just a beautiful evening. The sun is setting and it's quiet. It's a beautiful evening. But I was thinking about the different things that occurred in my day. Today was a wow moment. I did a couple of videos earlier. It's a day to hang out with my sister friends. One of my sister friends is away. That's my birthday bestie. She's away. And she's video blogging from where she's at and reflecting on life. Her name is Wanda Starling. I call her my Dolly. And her channel is Reconnect. Reconnect Us. The name of her business is Reconnect. Give her a shout out. Hey Dolly, happy birthday. Um, my birthday is on Monday. I shared that. And it's a time of reflection. Whether I had a birthday coming or not, it's just good for the soul. It's a purging, a cleansing. And so what I was unpacking is my life is a series of events. Have you ever said to yourself, damn, how did I get here? Now that could be either a positive or a negative statement, depending on where you are, correct? Okay. So when you're unpacking that statement, what are you thinking about? As opposed to where you are in life, where you've been, where you would like to be. There's a song that my other bestie, my sister friend, who's also my niece, used to sing to me. I love to hear her sing. I say, sing it for me, Lily. And the song, some of the lyrics is, as I look back over my life and I think things over, I can truly say that I've been blessed. I have a testimony. Well, the song goes on and on. And it's a song of reflection. And so as I look back and I say, wow, my life is a series of events. I didn't just wake up one day in 50 plus years as Lorraine Wilson Brown. Some things led me here. My father and my mother had to be in agreement at the same time, hence my conception. Whether they're in agreement now or not, it really does not matter. At the time of my conception, I assure you, they were in agreement. I'm proof positive. I'm here. I was in good agreement with a couple of people as far as love relationships. I didn't marry any of them. I was engaged to marry one, Mr. Raymond Borsman, and he was stationed over in Germany, and he came over to ask my parents for my hand in marriage. Keep in mind, I was 17. I was a high school graduate, but I was still 17. I had graduated in May, and my birthday falls in August. Rab would come over. He was going to ask my parents for my hand in marriage. Rab was a father. I could not wrap my head around the thought of being a stepmother, yet alone a wife at 17. I later understand I just couldn't wrap my head around being his wife. Someone who is still my heart, even to this day, though I'm my husband's wife, he will always be my heart. I call him my milk, Mr. Calvin Ross. That is who, in my mind, I thought would be my soulmate and the father of my children. God had other plans. Well, I'm Mrs. David Michael Brown, aka Azim Sr., and Our 36 years brought 18 children, of which 6 lived. And I realized something. Some things got me to that point. I remember one day going to my grandmother, Viola. She was alive then, bless her soul. She's up with the angels now. Hi, Grandmama, love you. And I'm crying. Grandma, they don't want me to marry him. Speaking of my husband. And my grandmother said something to me that still sits in my spirit to this day. She said, "Do you know what you got?" I said, "Yes, Grandma." She said, "Then nobody can ever tell you what you have." I want you to know I was a 17-year-old kid. I hadn't a clue, not one iota. But again, I said, my life is a series of events. I have another memory of my life being a series of events. I have a lot of people who tell me I have a loving spirit. That loving spirit has been very much challenged over the years. Nonetheless, I do believe I have a loving spirit. And one instance of that challenge came when I was in Philadelphia. I was in Mitchell schoolyard and a bird had gotten hurt. It was a baby bird. And it was time for me to go home. My parents' rule was by the time the street lights came on, you should be where you live at. And it was for our safety, of course. Well, anyway, I didn't want to leave this bird, and I'm crying. I'm crying because this bird is hurt, and it needs someone to nurture it, to love it. And I realized in my 50 plus years, I nurtured and loved on a lot of birds that was hurt until one day I became the hurt bird. And I didn't always feel as though I had someone to love on and nurture me until I met my Savior. When I met my Savior, oh, anybody that know him, anybody that know him, he told me something that was spectacular. He said, "I got you." And I believed him. 36 years I had someone telling me, "I got you." An inside joke between my husband and my children is whenever they say, "Oh, Mom, I got you," or whenever my balding eagle say, "I got you, babe," I say, "Oh, no, you don't have me." Because the last person that had me left me with a house full of kids that worked my nerve. And we laugh and we joke about it. But I'm serious. So when people tell me they have me, my subconscious mind rolls back that tape. You know that tape to keep score instead of keeping track, that thing we're not supposed to be doing. That's where unforgiveness lives. And remember, we're trying to walk in loving kindness, self-love, and loving kindness to others. Okay. So when a human being says to me, "I got you," first thing I say to him is, "Don't tell me that, because I don't believe you." But when my Savior said to me, "I got you," oh, him, I believe, and he's never let me down. So on this night of reflecting and unpacking, one thing I can say for certain is that though my life may be a series of events, the one event that I'll bless his name for is that my parents were in agreement to me. My Savior was in agreement that I was worth saving. My husband was in agreement to our union that brought forth our children who have rescued me time and time again, and now I am learning to be my own rescue. This has been another wow moment. I hope you enjoyed the conversation, and I would ask you to continue the conversation wherever you are in life. And if you enjoy the conversations, to please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.